Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here. I'm making another video. Really don't want to, but it's just kind of give you guys a head up. Yeah, a heads up on this bullshit. I don't understand why I'm supposed to care. It's like, yeah, I wanted to get back into multiplayer for certain. Yeah, you know, that'd be cool. Jesus Christ, that camera. Stop. Just want to get a nice pan, please. Thank you. So we got, iron guts. We got, cores of corn, lead belchers. 4 lead belchers, still pretty meta for ogres. Kinda hate that. But it's the thing, It's alright as long as the meta, like, rewards, skillful play, right? Skillful play. I'm playing as Slanesh, Exquisite Pain, banners and colors. Got my Exalted Keeper secrets. This time it's Slanesh instead of Shadow, but, I usually like either. As long as I got an Exalted Keeper secrets, even though it might not match with the meta, I like taking Exalted secrets because it's just such a cool looking unit. And I accept any losses that result from it, because look at that unit. It's so cool and the animations are awesome and the concept is awesome. Anyways, I've got 4 units of Demonettes, 3 units of Furies.
In the casket of dreams, await your nightmares.
And 2 units of Spawn. My ally, however... Oh, and 2 chariots that are just basic secret chariots, nothing to write home about. But my opponent decides to take Elemental Bear. 3, like, silver chevrons? How many chevrons is that? Yeah. So they're fully chevroned up, except for these 2 for some reason. So Cat, the Snow Leopards, which are anti-large, and he's got the Patriarch, and the Frost Maiden of Tempest for reasons. So I see my opponent my ally doing this where he's just going to hide in the trees and basically sacrifice me to lambs, and so I just decide that I'm going to hide behind him if the camera would stop jerking to one side in the replay. Thank you. I'm actually manually controlling this camera, like up, down, left, right. And it's still got that replay camera bug where it likes to jerk suddenly somewhere. So yeah, our enemies brought the meta picks. I wouldn't say the 2 Bloodthirsters are meta, but it's what it is. Chaos Spawn got caught. I wasn't actually expecting him to engage the Chaos Spawn, but I think it's a pretty wise choice, but people don't always do the smartest things. I figured he would go straight for the Little Groms or my Keeper of Secrets. Despite the Exalted Keeper of Secrets being large, anti-large, it still gets beat up pretty hard by Bloodthirsters. So yeah, I traded the best I could there. I figured if I got this surround, the Demonettes, it would at least do a lot of damage to the Bloodthirsters. I was wrong. And this video is pretty much going to explain why I hate this game. Well, to be fair, Warhammer 3 does a lot of things right in terms of making the UI, not like the UI more readable, but it's made, like, the Z's on units are pretty good. Wow, the camera, okay. But the ability to change UI colors is really nice. Make the game a lot less of an eyesore to look at, because the original colors that it starts with are neon green and neon red and neon blue, which just hurt the hell out of my eyes, so I just make them all flat colors. But my main problem with this game is, just it doesn't reward a lot of tactics and strategy. Micro kind of things. I originally really liked the battles in Total War Warhammer, because of how much, like, you could eke out value from units. Not necessarily talking about like the Wood Elf meta where you could just run away and skirmish forever and shoot arrows, and then it's like, okay, they finally run an ammunition. You can play the game now. Eventually I just surrendered to the point that it's like, I'm not going to actively jeopardize my ally's chance of winning. I'm still going to try to win. I just thought it would be good to, if he's going to sacrifice my army, I should make him sacrifice his army first. So that I can trade effectively. At least then he could like catch the bulk of the army right here, and I could surround. But the problem is all my chariots and everything get caught pretty hard, which, like I said, it's pretty hard to do anything rather micro-intensive or skill-heavy in the current meta of Warhammer 3. Yeah, I know I ran my ogres into lead belchers, but there's no other targets, really. I've got halberds that I could go after, but after the hounds got out them, they had to keep running or die. It's just really difficult to use chariots when there's longmas and flesh hounds, and you don't really have good answers to longmas or flesh hounds. Your chariots are very fast, so you run cav alongside them. Try to support them that way. It doesn't work. Just flying cav, halberds, hounds, saber-tooth. I mean, hell, they had about 3 saber-tusk packs. There was no way a chariot was going to be able to do anything. Very unfortunate to have such tanky hound units. Usually I had to take cav to deal with chariots, but, you know, whatever. This is the state of what Warhammer 3 is. It's you blob, and if you blob, you win. Just, oh, yeah. Like, look at this, it's just so fun. A lot of really interesting tactics being used here, huh? We've got 2 losers camping in the forest to hide away from really powerful artillery hybrid unit kind of thing. Infantry that count as artillery, and then you've got artillery sitting up on a hill, unable to die very quickly because it's polar bears, and the polar bears apparently give it the stats of a god. Yeah, they're dying, but it's still to get shots off, and it's not routing because it doesn't want to. I just can't understand why the hell anyone plays this. I've been trying. I really have. Every patch that comes in, I've been trying to play this game and just enjoy the multiplayer and get into the meta. Recently, Cathay is the biggest issue. That's from my own personal experience. I have heard other people's whole deal with Cathay being a problem right now, and I really didn't want to do it. I just wanted to be like, okay, yeah, somebody just hasn't figured it out yet, right? You know, it's a problem, but, you know, there's a solution. And so far, my tests have revealed there is not a solution to the Cathay problem. Army is really strong, and you basically give an entire army chosen stats, and they have some of the best missile and artillery in the game. It's, you know, it's not... they stand still and you die. Even in domination, you stand still, like they stand still, you die. If you try to, I've tried a couple different approaches in terms of like just capping the points and weathering out the storm in terms of their artillery, waiting for them to run out of ammunition. I've tried engaging them actively and trying to shut down the artillery. Their units just tear through everything because they have amazing stats. Whose idea was it to give them +8 melee attack with her? So yeah, this is what we were reduced to. Keeper of Secrets, twirling a spear, Roman shield that does nothing, because it never blocks a projectile. Chaos spawn, just to run and hide because what can they fight here? What, halberds? Maybe the bloodlighters if they're unsupported? Halberds? Halberds again? A million lead belchers with still half ammo even though they're firing the entire game? Oh, and don't forget he's using fucking troll guts on the Exalted Bloodthirster, so it's not losing any HP. Got the lovely hounds, things that still kind of feel too strong. I feel like whenever these are on the field, you can't field Cav as Slaanesh. Just don't get it. Khorne has cavalry options, but you never have to take them because flesh hounds.
Makes enormous! I want to go! I'm petrified!
I'm still here, by the way. I just can't believe exactly what happened. Or what's currently happening in the replay. I had built up quite a bit of the Slaaneshi points in those little skirmishes I did take, so I was just spending them on pretty much the only Slaanesh ability we're doing, which is Fascination, which is a vein of Slaanesh by another name. camera, work with me, bud.
Oi! We ain't the enemy!
If you're wondering, I had 50 winds of magic saved up right now. And I have 2 spells. The, Phantasmagoria and the Lash of Slaanesh. Not that I really get to use them to great effect. We just took this halberd down to quarter of its to a sliver of its HP instead of a quarter. Oh, I'm actually getting healed by Saliak's Lullaby. Oh, nice on that one. Okay, here we go. The main fight. Camera, please. That thing was disintegrating for a second. But because of Troll Guts and when I casted Narcissism, it got caught in the air. It was banishing for a bit. It managed to pull away and get healed, which usually doesn't happen for demon units. They usually get so low on health from banishing that by the time they get out of the fight, they continue banishing because of their health. And there you go. Is that interesting to you? Did it turn out the way you wanted it to? Did it turn out the way you thought it would? Lame strats countered by even lamer strats and just blob, blob, blob. Who the fuck cares? No one had to do anything of high skill. Just stand there and... Oh my god. What a fucking... what a stupid, lame-ass game. Hey, you like that one? What's this game? Yeah, so that's it. Really sick, interesting game.